It's been like 5 or 6 hours since I made the last video. Probably more. I'm not paying attention to the time. Cried some more. Did some stuff. The other video that I made is still uploading. I don't know when it's gonna finish uploading, but it will. Eventually. There's so many different types of silence. But only 2 of them feel freeing. One of them is when you know the end of the road is near. And the other one is when you're set free of something. And you're rejoicing. You're like, finally, I don't have to deal with this anymore. And you're happy. But the other one is deeper. In a way, it makes you feel happier. It brings you more happiness than the relief one. Because the relief one is like, well, what if that person comes back into my life? And the other one's like, this is final. This is it. And that finality feels so good in the moment. It feels great. You start noticing things more. You appreciate how sounds are. You appreciate what sounds sound like. You appreciate colors more. You appreciate your emotions more. You appreciate textures more. And you appreciate the silence more because the buzz that was in your head of your mind arguing against itself forever that's gone because you made up your mind. Just feels great. And no one tells you or prepares you for how great that's going to feel. And it's saddening because why couldn't I feel this happy before I got to this? Why couldn't it be like this? Why did it have to be like this for me to be this happy? there's a point where words stop mattering. Your words, other people's words. Because your words that you speak and that you write, you can put every ounce of emotion into them that you physically can. And you can pour your heart out into them. But the person you send them to or somebody else that reads them can have no idea that you poured your heart out into them. That your very soul was like an open gate flowing into those words and letting it soak up the very essence of your emotion. They don't get that. They can tell, but some emotion was put into it. But they can think, oh, they used AI to write it. Or, oh, they're just feeling the minimum emotion. They're not feeling it this much. When you're feeling it like a tsunami. When you're meaning to convey something to them that you believe so much in, and you are really trying to just get your meaning across, but it doesn't land. It's odd. I keep thinking of the Wheel of Fortune and the tarot cards, where every good moment is there and then it passes, and every bad moment is there and it passes, and how everything comes to an end and it makes way for something new. And I mean, that helped for a while. But when everything is bad and nothing seems to be moving, how are you sure it didn't just stop? Like it doesn't apply to you anymore. I'm sure if you waited long enough, it would spin again and have something good happen, but you've lost the tolerance for that. You've given up on that happening. I'm trying not to make this video be too long because the other one was so long. And other things I forgot to mention in the last video was my ex-boyfriend. That's the first time I've said ex-boyfriend out loud. My ex-boyfriend was supposed to come up in fall. Not in fall, sorry, in August. And it's July. It's the very end of July. And he would have been up here. And I would have been able to hold him. And I would have been able to make everything better. And I would have been able to use all the popcorn in the pantry that I haven't been eating because I was saving it for him and me to eat when we were going to watch movies and TV shows together that we wanted to watch together. And I didn't drink the cherry flavor of the sodas that I drink because I know that's his favorite and I wanted him to have them. But now I know he's never coming up, so I guess more for me. All I want right now is for it to be October and for me to be able to just lay down in shorts and a short sleeve shirt in a field of long grass with fireflies and a cool breeze dancing across my skin and just looking up at the full moon and just hearing the breeze. Because I feel like that's the only thing that could be able to pull me through this. But I don't have the leisure of time to wait. So, there's that. You don't realize how much you've had until it's gone. You really don't. And all I can do is mourn what I lost. And my boyfriend can send me one message that says something along the lines of, you don't need to care about this, and you don't need to be beating yourself over this because it's not that big of a deal. It's not a big deal to him because he already got over it. He already worked through it before he decided to pull the rug out from under me. He had time to process it. I didn't. He had the time to articulate his thoughts and put in the conviction and time and effort, and then tell me. I'm worried I'm gonna lose subscribers, but It doesn't matter. If they don't like my truth, then they don't need to be here. And good on them, they should find people who fit in with them. Sorry, I'm done. Stop wasting your time. If anybody's even watching this. But, yeah. Hope you all are doing well. To the 0 people that have